Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into my 7-month journey as a complete free-to-play player in both Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves. In this two-part series I'll showcase my progress, my struggles, and whether being F2P is truly worth it in these games. First up, the first video will be on Genshin Impact. So after 7 months of daily grinding, here is where I stand. My adventure rank is 57. I've managed to reach it in 7 months or 8 months because I started playing Genshin a month before WoW. My total Primo Gem count now is 157, which is not even enough for one wish. That's because I recently got Arlecchino, which is my favorite character in the game. I'll get into that in the character section. The key sources of Primo Gems for me were dailies and various events, as well as the Spiral Abyss, although I've managed to go far in it quite recently. Next, let's go and see the characters I've managed to pull. So first, my most recent 5-star character and my favorite DPS, Arlecchino. I managed to get her yesterday or the day before. So the build is not quite good. She's rocking the white tassel, level 80, which is her signature in my opinion. Artifacts, I got Gladiator's Finale, because I didn't have the reason to farm her signature. Sheet Flower, Sheet Feather, an OK Goblet or Sand, Average Goblet, and Sheet Circlet. Nice build. We have 735, 60 crit and 171 crit damage. We have a Pyro Goblet, so she's not well built yet. Level 622. Next, we have the hero of the account. I got him quite early. He's holding the Sapwood Blade, which is the second or third best in slot weapon for him. For artifacts, he has the Noblesse set, Constellation C6, and Talent 2612. Bennett is one of the characters that is quite controversial because of his C6, but I think it's his second or best constellation for him. He boosts my Arlecchino and Mavwika quite a lot, which is my strongest DPS. Next, we have Mona. Mona is the first 5-star I got on this account. I didn't like her at first, so I didn't build her. I got her on... when did I get her? Doesn't matter. I lost to her on Arlecchino's first banner. So I didn't quite like her at first, but after I got Mavuika and Arlecchino, I found out that she's one of their best teammates, and she enabled me to get my highest damage on this account. She's rocking the DDDS R5 instructor set, which with quite average substats, 187 ER. Talents, I haven't gotten around leveling up her talent. I'd like to at least have a level 9 burst, but that will have to wait until I have enough resin. We have Shilonen next, which is, in my opinion, my best decision to wish for, my best the wisest decision in this account to wish for her. I will storm between wishing for Nahida and wishing for her. Nahida being my favorite Archon, but I'm glad I wished for her. She's literally on every team I play. These are her stats. I didn't invest that much in her stats because in her artifact set, because even without investment, it's the set bonus that matters for Scroll of Hero of Cinder City. We have the 46% damage bonus. That's literally all it is there for. So I didn't level any artifact. Her weapon is the Favonius Sword, and talents, we have the only one that matters at level 9. Although I can take it up. I think I would. Next we have Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham was my first character. He was my first limited 5-star. Then at that time I was entering Sumeru, and he was my favorite character. So I got him, and he got me through all the early content. This is his build. 41 crit rate will go up to 70 with the weapon skill, weapon talent. 218 crit damage and 75 Dendro damage bonus, which I'd say a good build. He's rocking the Harbinger of Dawn R5, which can take up, which gives a quite good crit rate and crit damage bonuses. He's C0 for his artifacts. A good flower, very good feather, a good sands, average goblet, and average circlet. I farmed for him quite a lot, and honestly I don't want to go back to the Gilded Domain, because I spent most of my resin on that. So yeah. His talents are 6, 8, 4. He's a bit neglected after I got my recent characters, but well, I'll come around to it. Next, Lady Farina. Lady Farina was the hardest character I farmed for. I lost my 50-50 on my first try. to Ternary. Then I've had to grind from 0 to get her. I've got her on 60 pity, I think. So, but she's been carrying my account ever since. Her build is we have 40k with the hydro bonus, 56% or 57% crit rate and 165 crit damage with 195 ER. She's rocking the Fleuve Centre Ferryman, which is second best in slot free-to-play weapon. It is R4 because I couldn't bother to fish. I was disillusioned with fishing. It was very boring for me. She's rocking a 4-piece Golden Troop, which is her best in slot, C0, and she's the most character I invested in her talent, in her talents, 1, 9, 10. Next, we have the centerpiece of this account, Villette, which is my third to last character I've got, and honestly the strongest character I've got. We have 39 crit rate, which goes up to 70 or 75 with the artifact set. We have 285 crit damage and 46 hydro damage bonus, as well as 34k HP with the hydro bonus resonance. The weapon I've got the Widsith. I've gone with the Widsith because I like seeing the damage numbers. You can go with the prototype Emperor as well, if you'd like. The performance is quite close. For the artifact set, I'd say I lucked out with the artifacts. I've got good flower, very good flower, with crit damage, crit rate and energy recharge. Good feather, very good, HP percent, crit damage, crit rate and energy recharge. For Neuvillette, as you can see, crit damage is more valuable than crit rate because he benefits from the artifact set bonus of the Marechaussee Hunter set. We have good science, crit damage, crit rate and recharge and HP. Good goblet, although I'd like a better one. We have hydro bonus goblet, crit rate, crit damage and HP percent. And lastly we have the circlet, crit damage circlet with HP percent, crit rate and energy recharge. It's all decent. They're all decent. Far from my best pieces, but they're all very good. Let's say my best build yet. Constellations. Neuvillette is the only character I've had C1, and that's due to luck. I'd go into that later. I figured that going for his C1 over his weapon would be best because I have Farina, and I couldn't bother with playing him with shielders. I didn't like that playstyle, so I ended up getting his C1. For his talents, I crowned his normal attacks, or his because his charged attacks are His main source of damage. His skill and his burst are 3-5, 10, 3-5. Very nice. I'd say he's my strongest or second strongest character on the account. Yeah, because of his C1. Next, the contender for the strongest character, Mavuika, the character with which I hit the most, I scored the most damage. Her build, 2600 attack, 42% crit rate, which will go up to 82% with the artifact bonus, 254 crit damage. Let me fix build. I think I've given her goblet to someone else. Yeah, this is it. Let's go back. Yeah, this is the build. 40% crit rate, which will go up to 80%. 241 crit damage, and 46% pyro damage bonus. 2300 attack bonus. She's rocking the Wolf's Gravestone, which I've got simultaneously after getting her. Although it's not her best in slot, but I found that it's very serviceable. It's her third or fourth best in slot weapon. It's a good stat stick. For artifacts, I say she's got a very good build, a very good flower, very good feather. I say she's got my best sands, a serviceable goblet, and a good circlet. She's very well built as well, I'd say she's tied or second place to Nevilet. I'm still working on her skill, 189. I couldn't get her boss drops. Every week I farm and I didn't get. Next we go to Cookie, and she's one of my very few level 94 stars for Hyperbloom. I'd say her build is okay. 800 or close to 900 EM, which will go up to 950 with Dendro Resonance. Ternary was how I say it. Ternary was one of my first DPS characters because I lost to him on Lady Farina's banner. I didn't go around to building him that well, as you can see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the limited 5-star characters. I'd say my luck was quite good. I won my last 4 50-50s, but I lost my first 3 50-50s. So I'd say all in all it's average. I have Jean, which I got from the character selector and the anniversary. Ternary, Mona, and Chi-Chi as well. Obviously Chi-Chi and Dea. Those are my characters. For the 4 stars, I've got all the good 4 stars. Fisho, Xianling, Sucrose, Lanyan. I've got her C1 on this banner. Kea, I've got C1, Qingqiu, C0, Hazel C5, Well, my Hazel is decently built, I'd say. Yeah, that's it for the characters. Well, I've got Chevreuse quite recently. I'm building her. Only C1, but still, her passives are very good for overload teams. Next, let's go to Wishing History. I'd say I was quite lucky recently, but overall I think my luck averages out as decent at best. I've got Arlecchino, my last character. Before I got Mabuika. As you can see, I'd say my luck is average overall. Standard banner, if they average as well. I've got only one 5-star weapon and all the rest are 5-star characters. The weapon burner, I never wished on the weapon burner. Maybe that will change after they change the optimized path. It requires only one fate point, but we will see. We'll see. Now for the weapons. As I've said before, I only have one 5-star weapon, and I'd say a good assortment of 4-star weapons. All the F2P heroes are present, the Favonius weapons and sacrificial weapons, although I'd like to get more sacrificial swords. I only got one copy. Yeah. That's pretty much it. For artifacts, I haven't got a lot. I concentrated my resin on the Marechaussee Hunter set and the Gilded domain, as well as the Emblem domain. So most of them are from these domains. Yeah. I think I like more 5-star artifact. Needs more work. Yeah, that's it. For exploration, we have 55-64% for Sumeru, 37%, 30, 35, 34 for Liyue, but 59% for Shenyu Vale, 81% Mondstadt. Inazuma, I'd say the least explored region, 64, 34, 57. Not the least, but 19 and 17%. Because I didn't like Inazuma as much as the other regions. My favorite was Sumeru. I didn't get to explore the deserts. Fontaine is not that well explored as well, 31, 27%. I'd say the most explored region is Natlan, mainly for rewards, exploration rewards, 98%, 68, 83, 76, 76. Yeah, I say it's the most explored region. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, let's go to Abyss. The Abyss. I just recently managed to 36 it, notably after getting Neuvillette. Yeah. This is the first Abyss after getting Neuvillette. 36, 34, and this 36. The history, as you can see, is... yeah. I'd say an average F2P player can start to 36 the Abyss after 8 to 9 months with decent luck and wise investment. I'd say he can 36 it in 7 months. Yeah, it's quite possible, quite feasible. This Abyss in particular, I think it's not very favorable with for Neuvillette, but I still use him nonetheless. I 36 to the Abyss with Neuvillette and Mafuika. It was quite easy. Yeah, that's it for today. Please subscribe and leave a like, and stay tuned for the second part of this video. Bye bye.